Dear friends, welcome to the fourth day of our reflections for the Aguinaldo Masses. Our theme for today is Stewards of Creation. We are all stewards of creation. The Bible contains a profound message about the stewardship of material creation. God created the world, and He gave this world to us as His gift. Now that's very important. The world was created by God for us. We cannot deny that fact. Maybe there's some opinions, different opinions that may vary, but it is essential to understand that this world was given to us by the Lord for us to enjoy it. But in order to enjoy it, we also have to take care of it. So caring for and cultivating the world. So how does caring and cultivating the world means? Number one, we have to be joyful in our appreciation of the God-given beauty and wonder of nature. It is beautiful. The world is beautiful and wonderful. So therefore, we are also tasked to protect and preserve the environment. As I mentioned yesterday, God, when He placed Adam in the garden, He commanded Adam to toil and keep the garden. So that's also the same way for us. We have to toil, that is to cultivate and to preserve our environment. Respect for human life, which of course is a vital work that we have to do, shielding life from threat and assault, and doing everything that can be done to enhance this gift and make life flourish. That is our task. Our task is to take care of life and to protect it from assault. The development of this world through human endeavor, through the trades in the arts, the sciences, in other words, our work. So that is the two things that we have to do. We take care and then we protect. How do we take care? We allow it to flourish. How do we take care of it? We allow it to grow. How do we protect it? We do not destroy it. In other words, no? That's the opposite of protection is destroying. So if you are commanded to protect nature, of course you have to avoid destroying it. Now let us connect that with the gospel. The annunciation of the birth of John to Zechariah is a very fascinating story in the Gospel of Luke. Now, unfortunately, Zechariah, in some sense, doubted because Elizabeth was considered in her old age as barren. So she is not fruitful anymore. However, when the angel announced that Elizabeth is to bear a son, Zechariah doubted. So there are two things now, the barrenness and the doubt. Unfortunately, this doubt of the promise has become for us now a source of deliberate barrenness. Have you noticed? Many of our young women or women who are still productive, we make them barren deliberately. How do we make them barren deliberately? By using artificial contraceptions or even abortion. So this is a barrenness that is self-inflicted. Church teaches through Laudato Si that respect for life entails taking care of our home. So there is a connection now in the theology of Pope Francis. If we are truly taking care of life, we also have to take care of our home, the planet Earth, because they are connected. Again, some theologians may disagree with this, but that is how the Laudato Si would explicate this connection. The fight for life, therefore, is not just fighting for the right of the unborn, for those who are like against abortion or against artificial contraceptions, but it is also to work for the integrity of life by taking care of creation. So it goes together. For Pope Francis, the taking care of the unborn is connected to the taking care of the environment. So, our technological progress has undeniably brought about a life that was unimaginable a century ago. We have so much development, but it also jeopardizes the future generation, the unborn that is yet to live in the future by destroying the planet. So, what are we doing to the environment? When we destroy our environment, we are making it barren. So, in the human sense, the deliberate barrenness is when we use artificial contraceptions and abortion. That is a deliberate barrenness of the human person. On the other hand, we are also guilty of another crime, we can say, the deliberate barrenness of nature. The earth is fruitful because that is how God created it. It is to be fruitful, it is to be creative. But because of our own failure to follow the command of the Lord to toil and keep the world, to take care and to protect the world, we are deliberately making the world barren. So, the child inside the womb is a promise for tomorrow waiting to be born. However, it is also connected to the future of the planet that is still waiting to be born. So the world that we are bequeathing to the future generation has becoming a dumpster instead of a home, wherein we put so much toxins to our air and to the water and to the soil, making it unproductive, making it barren. So my dear friends, there is now a need for us to ensure that younger generations would have a place fitting for the children of God. So my dear friends, there is now an important task for us that while we are also safeguarding the fertility of the womb, we are also safeguarding the fertility of the earth, so that the future that we are bequeathing to the young generation will truly be a world that is productive. So caring for creation is actually caring for life. As stewards now, if we are going to look at this as a spirituality, we can say, therefore, that if we are fighting for the right of the unborn, which is very important, we are also supposed to be taking care of the world into which this unborn child that is yet to be born will live. So that's now the connections between the two, the fruitfulness of the womb and the fruitfulness of the earth. As stewards of creation, we have to have our contribution in taking care and as well as protecting our environment in so many ways that we can possibly imagine. Like for example, our zero plastic drive, our refusal to buy things that are manufactured by people who are irresponsible towards the environment, and to stand for what is right in terms of taking care of our environment. Thank you very much, and looking forward to see you again for the 5th day of our Aguinaldo Reflections.